All right, real quick, I want to go over a couple things, a couple reasons why people are asking questions about the new evidence on the Kylie Rodney case. All right, the temporary autopsy is out, right? What are they? What everyone said? Well, it's pending, and everyone's thinking, well, it's got to be foul play. Well, that's not always true. They might be running a lot of tests uh, on what was going on. You have to remember if that vehicle had a computer on it, uh, they got to get the data off of that. They got to run it through simulation programs or whatever to see what actually was going on. And then you got toxicology, which they might be waiting, and everyone is saying, well, that proves that it was foul play because if it was just a drowning, they would have came out and said it was just a drowning. Well, not necessarily. See, they want to know what caused it. Was there alcohol involved, drugs that made her drive into it? It might have been just an accident. She might have drowned, but there's probably possibly criminal charges for whoever was contributing to all the minors out there and the drugs that they were doing. So they probably want to see if, because you could be charged. If you sold somebody drugs and they knew it and you left their house and say crashed your car and died, you know, and they found out that they were at your house, you sold them drugs or whatever, they left your house, they were all high, killed themselves, whatever they were on, or drunk or whatever, you could still be charged with, I believe it's called manslaughter. I'm not reading too much into the autopsy report, it being pending. Uh, it's possible they're just not done with all the tests. And they'll eventually fill that in once they found out everything. And now let's let's just say I've been watching a couple YouTube channels, Nita's World, and she had a good point. Someone could have been driving, and it still could have been an accident, right? But they left the scene of the accident, and they just left her out there without calling the police. And I agree that there could be charges if there was somebody driving or people knew it, seen the accident happen, because there was numerous parties out there and they didn't say anything or call the authorities. That's still, you can get charged for that, I believe. Now the other thing is the report that the Sun made that she was cremated. I did see the article that they were talking about, and I guess from what the article said, they cremated her. Now, is that true? We don't know. You know, can you believe the Sun? I don't know. But the other thing that I want to go through is where were all these kids off to? They were off to college, weren't they? And I'm wondering, could this been a hazing that maybe went bad and they panicked and got rid of the body or something? That's possible. There's been a lot of that hazing going on when people when they go into college or whatever, frat houses, whatever, that they're going to join. They do hazings and whatever. It very well could have been, maybe. But I think I'm going to wait until they're done with it. And like I said, this could have been just an accident. And the only reason they're waiting for toxicology is to make sure there wasn't drugs in her system or alcohol. Because then there could be charges if the family wanted to press charges. I don't know. The police probably would, anyways. But, even though it was an accident, that's what I stress highly to people out there is, and it might have been an accident, and this might have been something if it was an accident, truly, if it truly was an accident and there was no intent to hurt Kylie, a lot of people walk away with just a smack on the hand or probation if the family believed them. When they said, she might have knew the parent, whoever was driving might have knew the family or friends, maybe if there was someone else driving, and you know could have went to the parents and said it was an accident and I didn't mean to. I panicked. We all were drinking and doing drugs. you know but being that they didn't say anything and they did leave, the police might want to charge people. you know they could be charged, actually. And there is a lot of that school hazing crap going around lately. So we don't know. There's a lot of theories, but I think I'm just going to wait. We all have theories, opinions, and we'll see what they're doing. You know. And what gets me is a lot of people are upset. You know, why ain't they coming out and saying this is an investigation, or why ain't they coming out and just saying it was a drowning and an accident? Well, like I said, there might be something else to it that they're not telling the people. And that makes sense because if it is an ongoing case and there is foul play, it might be another Delphi situation where it's an investigation and they don't want too much information out because it might wreck the information or the people that they're interested in. So, yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense. But we'll see. A lot of rumors going around, you know. And what gets me is the police haven't come out and said anything. We got YouTubers coming out saying uh, the one kid was cleared and, you know, Jagger was cleared, but no one else was. We don't know that until the police comes out, you know, until the police comes out and they say he's cleared in a press release or whatever. You can't go by someone just saying, well, we talked to somebody and that was at the police station and they confirmed it. Well, we don't know that. We would have to hear the recording of the police station saying, yeah, he's been cleared. You know, fake documents can be made and put on YouTube. We've seen that before. So, yeah, we'll see what happens out of it. But I'm laying low on it. I'm just watching YouTube on everything. There's rumors popping off. And once again, I'm going to say it. This is a movie channel, music channel, comedy, and a little bit of crime. Uh, But these people are making videos like the Delphi stuff, uh, claiming there's been arrests and everything in the Delphi. I even did a video on it. Good God, they made arrests. They did you know, do we know it's true? No. And I said that in the video that I did. We don't know if that's true. It's just people on YouTube making videos saying there's been arrests and these people are the killers and this and that. And Delphi was a bunch of people, not just one person. You know, my opinion. I think everybody played their part. And, there were YouTubers out there in the Delphi case that were lying and making fake videos deliberately. Why? I don't know. I have no. The only thing is they must have been involved somehow in the Delphi case. Why would you create lies and implicate other people that were innocent unless you were part of it? My opinion. But we got rain out here. It's a little bit windy, a little bit cooler tonight. And yeah, here, it's just, I understand how some of these people can get so upset. And people do believe anything that you say on YouTube or anything on Google. It's got to be real, it's got to be the truth. And it ain't all the time. So there you go. Don't go jumping the gun on any of this stuff. Here on this channel, we don't know if it's true because if it's that bad as everyone is saying and that corrupt, well, then we could be looking at fake videos and fake documents all day long. You know, like some people are saying, don't believe the Sun for reporting that she was cremated. But there are other people out there saying that they do believe it. And that's okay. They have their opinions or beliefs. All right, I will be right back here shortly. I'm going to play a little guitar. And that's my opinion, my theories. And like I said, don't jump the gun on it just because it's saying pending on the autopsy. Could be a lot of reasons why. They're just not done with getting the lab reports back and other evidence, you know, automobile forensic evidence and stuff like that. And yeah, Kylie Rodney's case was another case where they put out fake information and fake photos. And now some people are saying AWP might have withheld stuff or doctored stuff. I don't know. It's turning into another circus, so I'm giving it a break. And I will be back here shortly. I'm watching YouTube and I'll probably be singing songs and watching some YouTube here and playing guitar. And yeah, so I'll be back in a few minutes here. And maybe monkey around a little bit on the guitar or something. All right, be safe, folks.